This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
It's Oh Behave with Arden Moore, the show that teaches you how to have harmony in the household with your pets. Join Arden as she travels coast to coast to help millions better understand why cats and dogs do what they do. Get the latest scoop on famous faces, their perfectly pampered pets, and who's walking who in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails. Garner great pet tips and have a doggone fur-flying fun time. So get ready for the pause and applause as we unleash your Oh Behave host, America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore.
Welcome to the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. Let's go to the dogs. Now, I'm talking not just any dog, I'm talking top dogs. I mean, dogs with real talent. And I know there's a lot of talent shows out there, but this one will definitely have you by the paws. I said paws, listeners, not the other rhyming word. And here to unleash details about the world's most amazing dog show that's airing February 7th on Facebook Watch is also one of my favorite contenders on America's Got Talent. Please give pause and applause to the arguably one of the best comedians on the planet, Preacher Lawson. Hey, welcome to the show, Preacher.
Hey, you said one of your favorites, so I'm not your favorite.
But you got to work for it, man. You got to work.
I got to work for it. I feel like I've been working for it. What do you mean? I am hurt right now.
Oh, no. You know what? You made me laugh. I almost piddled my pants when I watched you in season 12, and now you're back again on America's Got Talent.
I'm back.
For the champions. Da, 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 da. And then you will win the title of Arden's favorite comedian.
That's all I want. Some of these stupid contestants, they want to win the whole entire show. Yeah. I want to be your favorite. You know, that's what I'm aiming for.
I know. See, you got your priorities straight, man. All right, hey guys, we're going to talk more with Preacher, but we got to pay for this show, so you guys know the drill. Let's sit and stay. We'll be right back.
Time for a pause. 4 furry ones, actually. Sit and stay. Oh Behave will be right back.
We wear fur, and we're damn proud of it.
What?
And our 4 legs.
And our tail.
And we go to the bathroom outside. Well, we may not be too proud of that. Sniff around. Then mark your spot right here. Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Oh Behave is back with more tail-wagging ways to achieve harmony in the household with your pets. Now, back to your fetching host, America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore.
Welcome back to the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. Yes, there is a preacher in the house, and he is a biblical comic talent. I'm talking about Preacher Lawson. Yeah, the same guy that finished strong in season 12 with America's Got Talent and is so popular, he's now in the finals for the America's Got Talent, the Champion Show. And he's got a cool new gig. He's going to be hosting the world's most amazing dog show contest. It's airing February 7th on Facebook Watch. It's going to have, the judges are, you guys know them, George Lopez, the comedian, and star of George Lopez, The Wall, and of course, Lisa Vanderpump of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. But I'm happy to have you, Preacher Lawson, on our show, and I'm just delighted. And like I said, I was rooting for you. Some ventriloquist got you out on season 12, but you are back stronger and funnier than ever.
Yes, I'm back.
He's back.
12-year-old beat me. So.
Well, it's almost as bad as performing with a dog, right? You know what they say, don't perform with dogs or kids, right?
No, I never heard that.
It's an old saying, Preacher. Don't worry, in my generation. But let's talk a little bit. How did you say yes to this gig? It's kind of cool. And can you give our listeners a little bit of idea what the heck is World's Most Amazing Dog and Facebook Watch?
Well, I'm a huge fan of animals. I love dogs. So it was a no-brainer for me, But World's Most Amazing Dog is just pretty much just a super family-friendly, fun show where everyone can watch. and everyone will love because it involves animals, and dogs. And you get to vote. It's the first interactive show on Facebook Watch, so you get to choose who's winning. So it's like you can't blame anyone. You can't be like, oh man, why did you buzz them, Simon? Because
That's right.
Because you get to choose the outcome of the show. So it's a lot of fun. You see all these dogs do these amazing things that most humans can't even do.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, we can learn a lot from them. And what the heck is, for the people that may not be familiar, what is Facebook Watch?
Facebook Watch is that new thing. You know what I mean? Like everyone people don't watch as much TV anymore. They don't sit in front of TV. They usually have like a Netflix or something like that. So Facebook Watch is just pretty much another way of watching shows, which is great because everyone has Facebook. So everyone has access to it. It's not like some extra thing you got to do to watch Facebook Watch. You know what I mean? It's right there.
Yeah, and it's in your hand. So you could be on your phone. You could be on your tablet, right? You're not sitting on the couch. Exactly. You could be walking your dog.
But you can sit on the couch if you want to.
Yeah. So. Okay. That sounds good. So I understand there is not just a big old juicy dog bone waiting for the winner. We're talking some moolah, right?
Yeah, $100,000.
That would buy a lot of kibble, wouldn't it?
That would buy just a little bit, little bit of kibble. It's enough money to where I was like, man, I need to get me another dog because that's a lot of money. $100,000, and they get like a super nice, tricked out, dog house. So.
Oh, cool! And you're getting folks competing from all over the globe. Is that correct?
36 countries.
Nice.
Pretty insane. Yeah.
Wow. Are they going to let you visit all 36 countries as your role as host?
I hope not. That's a lot.
That's too much, huh?
That's a lot of traveling right there. I got mad because I had to walk to the store today. So, I couldn't imagine going to 36 countries.
Oh, my gosh. Are you still in L.A.?
I am. I live in L.A. right now.
Okay. And to give people a little bit of understanding of your background, I was amazed on getting some notes from your show backers. You were a young man on the move. You were, I guess, you hail from Portland, Oregon, but you weren't there long. You went to the land of Elvis, and you moved a lot. Were you in the witness protection program? What was going on?
Yeah, something like that. Some people always ask, like, was it the military family? And it was kind of like the military, like, get on the ground now, go. That's some similarities. No, I just moved around. Like my mom moved and I was a kid, so I was like, all right, let's do it.
Was there any other siblings? Were you the one and only?
I have 3 siblings.
Okay, what are you in the pecking order?
I'm the youngest.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So were you the class clown or were you quiet? Because sometimes really talented comedians seem to have different kinds of childhood backgrounds. So let's describe young preacher.
I was super energetic, and I was super quiet. So it depends who was louder than me. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It just depends. I was all over the place. Sometimes I'd be quiet, sometimes I'd be loud. But I was more loud at the house, quiet at school. If that makes sense.
Did you get in trouble by your mom for being?
I didn't get in that much trouble. I was a pretty good kid. You know what I mean? I was just annoying. I was just super annoying. Like I was super hyper all the time. They tried to put me on medication. They was like, man, he's too hyper. He needs to be on medication. My mom was like, he'll grow out of it. And they both were wrong because I just grew into it and I became a comedian. So
that's good. And that's a tough gig, man. I mean, when you're filling out your tax form, what do you put down as your occupation? Laugh maker?
Yeah, you know what? I don't do my tax form because I got an accountant.
Oh, yes. Nice. You're smart, man. So tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel because, folks, he's getting a pretty good following. He's got about 5 million views. He's got about 200,000 loyal subscribers, and we are banking that he's going to pump that up even more after this gig as the host of World's Most Amazing Dog on Facebook Watch, and also humbly our show, right? I hope to bring out some numbers for you, man.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be amazing. You got 600,000 followers. That's,
They're not all my relatives, so that's pretty good.
Not all your relatives?
No.
So that's a lot of relatives you get.
Well, my last name is Moore, so what the heck, you never know. But guys, I want you to look at his YouTube channel. I'm just looking at a few of the teasers. He knows how to teach you how to make vegan nuggets. That's pretty good. And walnut meat tacos. Talk a little bit about your YouTube channel because you do like to cook and you are a vegan.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying about as far as me, like a huge lover of animals. That's why I'm a vegan. So I make all these recipes and that you would normally eat, but without the meat. So I make vegan fried chicken, vegan nachos, vegan burgers, vegan all these things, anything you could think of. I just made I made fruit salad the other day, some random things, and I have that. It's called Cooking with Preacher Lawson, and it's me being silly cooking. I have my have a bunch of stuff on YouTube. Me and my brother just started a podcast on there where we talk about random things. And and I have stand-up clips because when I do stand-up on the road, there's a bunch of random people that love to yell at me while I'm on stage. And so I like to talk to them back. And sometimes I put that clip online.
Now, is your brother you're talking about Justin?
Justin Lawson. Yeah. Look at you doing your research.
I do my research.
You do your research. Cool.
So I see something here where you did a happy birthday song for your bro. You want to talk about that? The show is called "Oh Behave."
I did do it. I did do a song for my brother. Yeah. It's called "Happy Birthday to Justin," and I think I sang it with my ex. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, anytime you want to make me sad, I appreciate
it.
I
don't want to make you sad. Cool, I think you're awesome. You're awesome.
All by myself. No.
Sing it, preacher. You got it. All right. Tell us a little bit about what was it like doing. Is this already been taped? The show? Is it going to be live? What's it going to be like? Amazing Dog.
We taped some previous episodes, but the show will be live. The show will be live. It's kind of like how AGT did it. So they do some groundwork before, and then it becomes the live shows. We're also still accepting. We'll be accepting applications for World's Most Amazing Dog all the way to February 20th.
Oh, really? Until February 20th?
Yeah. So
when is the show actually airing? I thought it was going to air on February 7th, but is that just the first of the series?
It's airing on Thursday.
The 7th.
So
right.
Be ready.
I will be ready. I will be
ready, Teddy.
I'm going to watch it. You can't tell us who's going to win. You don't. If you know that, you're probably sworn to secrecy. But
I can't because I don't know who's going to win.
Oh, okay. But can you give us? When people say dog talents, I mean, there's a lot of possum pups out there and some fantastic Fidos. What are some of the things that just amaze you that some dogs can be doing these days? I actually have a retired surfing dog. My 12-pound soaking wet dog, Cleo, rocked it on the surfboard when we lived in the San Diego area. So I never knew I'd have a surfing dog. But what are some of the things that really surprise you about the talents in our four-leggers?
Well, that was it. The surfing, the fact that they can do handstands.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they can do, like, skateboarding. They do.
I saw some dogs jumping rope, too. I could never do that. I was very awkward.
They wouldn't grab people beer. I mean, they just,
Oh.
You know what you drink to get. Like, it's just crazy. So they do so many things. I seen a dog play Connect Four. I mean, that's insane.
Okay. Yeah. You want them on your team, right?
I want them on. Yeah. I want that dog on my team. Even if we don't, he's looking adorable. That's all I care.
Did you ever have any dogs growing up? I know you guys traveled a lot, moved around a lot.
We had a couple of dogs, but I mean, the dog that I remember was my last one, which was like a few years ago. His name was Tank. He was a Chihuahua Yorkie.
Oh, yeah?
He was 12 pounds. He was super cute, and he used to bite everybody. So he used to bite everybody. And he was so cute, people wouldn't think that. They'd be like, oh my God, he's so cute. I want to pet him. And I'm like, I told you.
Why did you name him Tank? And did he bite people when you had him in your arms? Or was he on the floor with a leash? Or when did he get snarky?
He was just protective. And I named him Tank because he's tiny. So it was it was just a silly thing. So he was just really protective. And he didn't just bite people. I mean, I don't know. It was just like when he first met you, if he didn't know who you are, he'd be like, you're an enemy. And then you hung out for like 10 minutes. He's like, hey, man, we best friends.
There you go. So he was just small and mighty and a little bitey, but then he loved you.
Yeah, small and mighty, but a little bitey. I like that.
All right, there you go. That sounds good. We're talking, folks, with Preacher Lawson. He is an amazing comedian. Yep, he's the guy that you saw on America's Got Talent, and he's back on the Champion episode. And he is hosting the World's Most Amazing Dog, February 7th on Facebook Watch. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Time for a walk on the red carpet, of course. Oh Behave will be back in a flash right after these messages.
Hey folks, Arden Moore here. I want to talk to you about grass. All right, not that grass. I'm talking about doggy grass. Come on. For those times when your poor dog is home alone, you don't want their four legs crossed. You don't want to come home to a piddle surprise. So our friends at Doggy Lawn have the solution. They have real grass. Yeah, delivered to you. And it absorbs odors. It's not messy. It's just the natural place to beckon a dog to potty. It's terrific if you live in a motorhome or in an apartment. You name it. I want you all to go to doggylawn.com And if you put in doggylawn.com/ohbehave, you'll get a discount. Woohoo! And every new subscription, Doggy Lawn donates a much-needed item to a local dog shelter. So if you go to doggylawn.com/ohbehave, you're going to get a discount on your first shipment. Woohoo!
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Hi, this is Amy Schumer. You're listening to Arden Moore on Pet Life Radio, where they keep it real and make everyone feel like they're pets.
We're back from the lot. Just checked the paper and we had a record showing at the box. The letterbox, that is. Now back to Oh Behave. Here's Arden.
Welcome back to the O Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. In the house, well, somewhere in LA, I'm here in Dallas, and my producer's in the South Florida area, is an amazing talent by the name of Preacher Lawson, and we're delighted to have him as our special guest today. We've been talking to him a little bit about his role as host of the soon-to-be airing World's Most Amazing Dog competition that's airing February 7th on Facebook Watch. But I'm hoping, Preacher, we can get into the America Got Talent Season 12 and what you're doing now. So one thing I loved when I was rooting for you in Season 12, you have fresh acts, and can you kind of describe your comedic style?
I am very goofy, silly, energetic. That's my style.
Okay.
And I am me. You know what I mean? I'm unapologetically me. And that's my style. Physical, super physical. I move around a lot on stage.
Yeah, and you have very good gestures. And would you mind? You went to the finals. You finished in the top 10 in Season 12, and now you're back. Is there one of the skits you wouldn't mind just doing a little bit on? I was thinking about one. Let's see. You had something about...
Oh, you want me to say some jokes right now?
Yeah. Would you mind? No. Oh, no. Come on.
If you want me to say a joke, you probably should have set me up.
Oh, I should tee you up.
Hey, so you're doing stand-up on the show. How about right now?
Yeah. No problem. No problem.
I don't. That's not how jokes work because.
Oh, okay.
Because there has to be a surprise element.
Well, I'll work on that. Well, speaking of surprising, what's some talent that people may not expect that you have? I mean, we do know. Play the piano. Okay.
Yeah.
And what type of music do you play?
Play jazz.
Oh, I used to have a dog named Jazz. He couldn't play the piano, but I just loved jazz. So he was a corgi, one of those short dogs with the likes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish Jazz was still around because his world's most amazing dog talent was I would put a picture of the Queen of Elizabeth in front of him, and I would say, Jazz, the Queen of England's coming to visit. And he would sit, cock his head, and do a royal wave with his short leg. It's not jumping rope, right?
You know what? That's worth $100,000 right there.
Oh man, I wish he was still around. I have a dog named Kona right now, and her talent is she's a terrier mix, and got her from the shelter. I call them shelter alums, and she actually helps me teach pet first aid. I go all over the country and teach veterinary approved pet first aid. So strangers are pretending to give her CPR and rescue breaths and fixing a fake broken leg, and she does it with the tail wag. What do you think of that one?
Pretty insane.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know how to do CPR, and I'm a human. So
I don't either.
If you get sick around me, you better use Jesus because I'm not.
Well, you would have to be a dog or a cat for me to save your life, Preacher, because I only know pet CPR.
No,
I'm not talented, I guess, enough or anything. So tell us about how do you build an audience like on YouTube and things like that? If what's some of the goals you have for 2019?
For 2019, I want to host a show, which I'm doing that right now.
Good.
That's one of my goals. I want to buy a house.
Oh, nice.
I want to be a part of a major sitcom, or I want to be on a movie or something like that. I want to build my subscribers up and my following up to another level. And I just want to keep moving. I just want to keep going forward. I want to film my special. I want to do a lot of things. I want to book another season of World's Most Amazing Dog.
I think we're going to be rooting for you on that. And when you were in Season 12 2 years ago, did that open a lot of doors for you to be able to do some stand-up gigs? Or what happens? People always wonder when somebody does really well on American Got Talent, what happens then?
Well, it changed my life. I have money now. I have way more friends and family members than I remember. I get to tour. People know who I am. So, I mean, it's pretty cool what's going on tour, going on tour, and people seeing me. I mean, I've had people see me like 3 times now, which is pretty crazy.
Well, tell us about the champions. This is kind of a special competition for America's Got Talent. For the 3 people out there that don't know what's going on right now, tell us.
The 3.
Because it's a very popular show. You're getting a lot of FaceTime.
I mean, Champions is pretty much just the all-star of America's Got Talent. You know, that's what it is. Just they just take all the people that was on Got Talent and that was, you know, huge, and they just do the favorites, fan favorites, whatever, and they put us on the show, and it's and you just have fun. Like, it's like Disney World for America's Got Talent. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Now, every top comedian was on that show.
Oh yeah. And here's
ventriloquist was on that show.
We got to give you a little brag here. I mean, guys, Preacher Lawson advanced to the finals because he received the most votes from super fans of the United States.
Thank you.
You could be the president of comedy of the United States.
I hope not. I'm not.
But what that means?
Better comedians.
Yeah, that says something, doesn't it, for the fans to give you the usher into the finales?
Oh, for sure.
All right.
For sure. It says something. This is a lot. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I mean, this whole thing is still pretty surreal. I mean, it's weird, but yeah.
Do you work out? I mean, I see you on stage and you know, and if you actually, guys, I want you all go to the Facebook page for the World's Most Amazing Dog. And there's you and George Lopez and all. And I guess you're trying to channel your inner dog there. You're wiggling in front of the camera. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
You know what? I can't because I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but I'm going to look right now.
Go to Most Amazing Dog, and I'll give you time. And they have George Lopez there.
You're telling me some information I didn't know.
And they said George Lopez, if he was a dog, his characteristics of his breed is he has a friendly bark, quirky antics, confident, and they dig his eyes and whiskers, and he gets 0 points for Frisbee skills. Now we're going to my favorite, Preacher Lawson. Your breed characteristic says you have high energy, vocal, you're a great dancer, and you get a 10 for attitude. Did you see that? And well, you're wearing like a burgundy shirt, and you got the biggest grin on the planet.
Yeah, I see it. High energy, vocal, great dancer.
Yeah, and somebody named April Allen says you're adorable and that you dance. You look like a happy dog energetically wagging his tail.
That's hilarious.
There you go, man. Here's a whole new gig you can do. Probably after this hosting, I'm assuming this might be worked into a bit for your next stand-up, maybe.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is so funny. I didn't even see this. This is so silly. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
I look like one of those football players when they're, the football game.
Oh, yeah.
Players. And he's like doing some little move, and they're like, "This guy went to this college."
Oh yeah, but you do it better.
They're like, "Oh, Preacher Lawson, super loud all the time."
Well, you slap your knee too. That added points.
Yeah.
Well, you look like a football player. I'm assuming you do a little working out.
I actually never worked out in my life.
Okay, this is body that just came. You were born with. It just happened.
Yep, just black genetics. No, just black. I work out sometimes. I love working out. I think it's fun. It's my recovery. You know what I mean? Like some people like to, I don't know, it's like some people like to meditate, and I do meditate, but like that's a form of meditation for me is working out.
Well, what kind of workout specifically? What do you do? I could just see you trying to lift up 2 bulldogs or something. What do you do?
That's what I do. I lift up dogs the whole time. Yeah. No, I go to the gym, and then the next day I'll run, then I'll go to the gym, next day I'll box, then I'll go to the gym, next time I'll do the Culver City stairs, and I'll go to the gym, next time I'll do sprints. I just always do the gym, calisthenics, and yeah, I do. I used to run with my dog all the time. He was so tiny, I would just leave him, and I'm like, man, you're so slow. It was so annoying. And then we get so tired, I was like, I need a bigger dog because you're too, like, you'd have like an asthma attack. Yeah, me not really.
I know.
Really. He wouldn't really. So,
well, what was it about him that said, I want you to be my dog?
What made him my dog was this girl I really liked was like, hey, you want a dog? And I was like, this is my chance.
Here you go.
And it wasn't. And I got stuck with a dog.
You got the dog, not the girl, right?
Yeah, she didn't want to be with me.
That's okay, but what'd you think about being with Tank?
Oh, it changed my life. My life. Before I had dogs, people used to be like, man, this dog is like my son. It's like my daughter. And I'm like, you can't be your son or your daughter. Stupid, because it's a different species. Then I got a dog, and I was like, this is my son.
That's right.
And
I
love my son. Yeah, so that's
what's a life lesson you think Tank taught you?
Well, the reason I'm vegan is because of Tank.
Okay.
The reason I'm vegan, so I mean, I would say the life lesson that I feel like we're sentient
beings, right?
Yeah, we're all sentient beings. That we all feel pain. We all have emotions. And we all Like he would, and one of the biggest reasons he taught me is to just be happy. Like his whole life was, a dog's whole life, they revolve around you. Like when you can have the worst day, you get home and that dog is like, I don't know what happened with your day. I'm happy to see you.
That's right.
You come home and they're the happiest. They're like, man, I'm so glad you're home. And then it makes you feel better. So it's like, it taught me to just to be happy, whatever you're going through. Most of the time, it's not that serious,
Yeah, and you don't get dogs who heckle you like some in the audience, right?
Oh, my gosh. So, I did have a dog heckle me one time, though. So.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. You had to tread lightly. How do you handle hecklers? I mean, it's got to be hard because it's a late night and people might be a little toasted. What do you do?
A little toasted.
Yeah.
Well, my personality is I'm like, super like, I get happy on stage, but I just talk about it in a nice way. I just talk about it in a nice way. Have fun with them, Yeah, I just have fun, man. I usually the people that heckle me, they're not super mean. They're just super loud. And they say things like, I'll be on stage and they'll say something like, I'll be like, oh, I went to the restroom the other day. And they're like, I do that all the time. Like, they're nice hecklers. They're not like, you suck, Or they always do this. They always say something about Darcy.
Oh, yeah.
Beating the 12-year-old beat me.
And we're talking about Darcy Lynn. She kind of amazed me being so young going to Vegas. I was a little worried for her.
Well, she was only there for a few days.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Wow. Vegas is a little different.
Yeah, I think so too. Are there some comedians that you kind of hang with or kind of bounce things off of, or one or two? Your brother Justin?
Yeah, my brother Justin, and a few other comedians that I'm friends with. But I don't really. For the most part, I'm just it's just kind of me. I mean, I don't really hang out with other comedians because I'm busy.
Yeah, I think you are.
I talk to a few comedians. I'm really cool with Jay Farrell. He's pretty dope.
Oh, okay. Why do you like him?
I mean, he's just cool. I mean, he's a friend of mine.
Yeah, because you do. You're in a LA scene. You got to separate the real from the veneer, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But I don't really think of it as like that. I think of I don't know, whoever they present themselves to me.
Mm-hmm. Do you think the fact that you, with your mom and your sibs, you moved around a lot, kind of helped you develop an ability to make friends, or at least be able to understand people and read them a little better than if you stayed, in upstate, the Pacific Northwest all your life?
Yeah, maybe, but it also ruined commitment issues for me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I moved around to the point where, the first time I ever went to a school for a year, I was in 8th grade.
Oh, no.
7th grade, I went to 3 different schools. 6th grade, I went to 3 different schools. So I moved around a lot. So I'd make friends, lose, make friends, lose, make friends. So I know how to make friends, yeah.
Thank God for Facebook, right? You can connect with people all over the place.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like, because I'll be friends with someone on Facebook, and then I'll see him in person, and I feel like I haven't left.
Interesting. Yeah.
You don't feel that way? You never talk to someone on?
No. Yeah. I'm an old broad, and when people from your high school are saying hi to you on Facebook, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where did the decades go?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about that. You're still a young man.
I'm never getting old.
You're never getting old. No, I have a 95-year-old friend named Flo who keeps me young, preacher. She's got the best wit I've ever met in a
95.
person. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, she keeps me in line. If I do something bad, she tells me I'm dumber than batshit. I didn't know batshit was dumb, but I knew it stunk. But now I know it's dumb too, so it kind of keeps me in line. Hey, do you want to do a shout out to any of your folks? Because we want to get you to win the champions, and we were very excited for you being the host of World's Most Amazing Dog on February 7th on Facebook Watch. But what's a message you want to tell your fans? Because we're going to grab you even more.
I just want to say thank you so much. I love every single one of y'all. Never do tomorrow what you can do today. And don't follow your dreams, lead them. Bam.
Bam. That's it. I like it. All right. Hey, everybody. We've been speaking with Preacher Lawson, the comedian, talent extraordinaire. And I want you to follow him on his YouTube channel, on his Facebook page. If you want to give out some, I know you've got a website. It's real easy, guys. It's PreacherLawson.com. Keep it simple, right?
Yes.
So is there any other links you want to make sure we do a shout out on while we got you?
Just I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, Tinder, Bumble, Black People Meet. I'm joking. But yeah, I'm all over the social media. At Preacher Lawson everywhere.
Okay, at Preacher Lawson. You got it. All right. I also want to give a shout out to my producer, Mark Winter. He is the Wizard of Paws. Pet Life Radio is the world's most listened to pet radio network on the planet. So it's the world's most and on the planet. So I just doubled that up there. And I hope you continue watching our show, Oh Behave. And until next time, folks, this is your flea-free host, Arden Moore, delivering just 2 words to all you 2, 3, and 4-leggers out there. Oh Behave.
Coast to coast and around the world, it's Oh Behave with Arden Moore. Find out why cats and dogs do the things they do and get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get great tail-wagging pet tips and have a fur-flying fun time. Oh Behave with America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore. Every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.